What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another one. If you are new to the channel, I am Gold Opponent. Behind me here is Stangosaurus, and today wanted to make a video comparing the US spec Mustangs to the European spec Mustangs because for those of you who don't know, I actually have a second Instagram account called Mustang Elite where I post pictures of other people's Mustangs, essentially giving them credit, kind of building the community, I like to think of it as. So if you have a 2018 plus Mustang, feel free to hit me up, DM me on there, and I'll see if I can post it for you. But nonetheless, from kind of operating that Instagram account, I've learned there are so many differences between the European spec and the US spec Mustang. So figured I'd make a video about that today, going over all of those differences that I have found in the 2018, 2019, and 2020 Ford Mustangs, because it is quite interesting for various reasons. They have different specifications, whether it be for regulations or whether it be for the market itself. But having said that, what do you say? Let's just go ahead and jump right into it, and let's start with the power differences between the two countries. All right, so this one might surprise you guys. There's actually quite a bit of power differences between both the US spec and European spec Mustang. In the US, you guys probably already know, 460 horsepower for the GT, 420 pound-feet of torque. A Euro spec GT, however, gives you 444 horsepower, 390 pound-feet of torque. So here in the US, we get 16 more horsepower and 30 pound-feet more torque than they get overseas. So that's quite interesting. And when it comes to the EcoBoost, that is different as well. The US spec EcoBoost comes in at 310 horsepower, 350 pound-feet of torque. However, over in Europe, those numbers are going to come in at 286 horsepower, 325 pound-feet of torque, which gives us 24 more horsepower, 25 pound-feet more torque than those guys over in Europe. So I am glad to be here in the US when it comes to being a Mustang owner, at least. Mustang Bullet, another big difference there, with the Bullet coming in at 480 horsepower, of course, in the US, 457 horsepower over in Europe, 23 more horsepower in the US is pretty cool. And overall, in case anybody was curious, why less power in Europe, you might ask? Well, they have stricter environmental regulations, that's one. Also, the fact that they are right-hand drive. Here's the thing with that. Euro spec Mustangs, of course, they had to redesign their exhaust manifold to support the switch to a right-hand drive configuration. When doing that, it eliminated some of the horsepower as well. So therefore, when you combine those two reasons, you get less horsepower if you're in Europe. Unfortunately for you guys, fortunately for us here in the US. For the second key difference, let's go ahead and take a look at the back end of the Mustang here. A lot of us know this as the main difference being the Euro spec taillights, and it's actually a modification a lot of us in the US here actually add to our US spec Mustangs as well. For example, that dude in blue's David Patterson's Sub-Zero project car has Euro spec taillights. It definitely look good on that. And actually, to add to that, the rear fog light or reverse light is a different style over in Europe as well. So in the US, you just have that clear reverse light or whatever, which I have tinted, that's what you're looking at right now. But in Europe, it kind of has a design to it. It's kind of a mixture of red and clear, so it is a little bit different there as well. It's kind of interesting. The GT emblem in the back is another big difference between Europe and the US. There's actually a 3D style emblem like the California Special that we have here in the US. It's kind of elevated, or I guess 3D style emblem, I guess is the best way to describe it. So that's what they have there for all of their Mustangs though. In Europe, whether it be an EcoBoost or a GT, it's going to be out there. But here in the US, it's more of a flush style GT emblem or a flush style pony emblem there on the rear deck lid. So yet another difference between the US and the Euro spec Mustang. So in the back is probably the main way, honestly, to tell the difference. But even in the front, there are plenty of differences. For example, taking a look at the headlights and the front fog lights, this is really where Europe gets it right, actually, in my opinion, if I'm being honest. Replacing the random orange that you, of course, have on all US cars with some clear housings that actually match more of the car, regardless of which color, exterior color option that you really go with. So that's nice. Euro spec fog lights are also more futuristic, in my opinion, with a slim LED horizontal light bar going through it. In Europe, it looks a lot better. And in the US, of course, we still do have the LED fog lights down below, but they're kind of almost in a halogen-like housing design. So it doesn't look as good, in my opinion, as it does in Europe. So I would say Ford, go ahead and bring that design over if you can. I'm not sure if there's any regulations around that, but I like the fog lights. I definitely like the headlights better in Europe, just because that orange, unless you go with like Orange Fury or Twister Orange or something like that, it's not going to match anything. And so therefore us in the US, we end up using tint to cover up that orange, which is what I did. Available at cjponyparts.com, made by a company called Anchor Room, but that's what we have to go ahead and end up doing because they don't come with clear housings here in the US, unfortunately. Now I want to touch on yet another big difference between the two here. The mirrors, the side mirrors that is. The US gets it right on this one, I will say that. We do have a much more sleek, aerodynamically on point, if you will, a very slim design to those side mirrors, to the point where I've heard a lot of other car reviewers, when they test drive the Mustang, say they're almost too small, which I gotta be honest, after owning this car for a year and a half, whatever it's been, they're not too small. You can see perfectly fine out the side mirrors. It's something you definitely get used to and something that looks very at home on the Mustang. And I put it that way because in Europe, those side mirrors are much wider and taller and overall just larger than we have here in the US. Another very big difference, almost to the point where they kind of look a little bit silly on the car, really. And it's another pretty easy way to spot the difference between a US spec and a Euro spec Mustang. But after seeing it a good bit on Instagram, I guess I'm kind of getting used to it. But I will say, without a doubt, the US spec side mirrors are 100% better than the Euro spec side mirrors. I will say that. Next difference between the two countries there when it comes to the Mustang is the standard features. And so this applies to the exterior and the interior, actually. On the exterior, European Mustangs get Performance Pack Level 1 wheels, well, my car originally came with, as well as Performance Pack Level 1 Brembo brakes. That means the 15-inch front rotors, 6-piston front calipers. That is definitely a nice standard setup to go with if you're in Europe there. Unique chassis tuning, larger radiator, 3.55 gears, limited slip differential. No rear spoiler though. That's where it differs a little bit too when it comes to a European Mustang. Although they basically get the Performance Pack Level 1 as standard, they don't get the rear spoiler, which I guess is kind of nice because it is still available as an option in Europe, but it just doesn't come standard. So that really gives you full customization potential, whether it be you want to throw on a Cervini rear spoiler if you're in Europe, or some other kind of rear spoiler, I guess. But it's kind of interesting. Their EcoBoost actually get the US spec performance package as well, essentially. So you get a little bit more with a European spec Mustang as far as standard exterior features go. Then on the inside, it actually continues because European Mustangs come standard with leather seating, as well as the security package and digital gauges as well. All of that coming standard. So there's a heck of a lot of options here in the US. So you can really start at a lower price point for that reason alone. But in Europe, a lot of it just comes standard and there's a lot less options that you have to choose from. It does result in a bit higher price when you're comparing it equally, but on the plus side, you get all that extra stuff as standard features. So that's kind of cool, I guess. But now let me make my way to the very last difference between the two that I wanted to mention. Some US options are actually not available on the European spec Mustangs. Like European Mustangs don't get Performance Pack Level 2. They don't even have that as an option, which is kind of sad because that's a very nice spec Mustang right there. A lot better handling with that one. Blind spot warning indicators, another feature that's not even available on the Euro spec Mustangs, and several different wheel options. We have tons of wheel options here from the factory when it comes to US spec Mustangs, but essentially in Europe, you just have a couple of them, the Performance Pack wheels, and then you have one or two options, but that's about it. And there's just so many here in the US. But overall, let me know if you think any of those Euro spec options should come to the US, just not the side mirrors. Don't say that in the comments, but a lot of the other stuff, I really wish we had clear housings on the Mustang. That would look so much better, especially in the front on the headlights and the fog lights, but I think that's probably a regulation that we have to put the orange on the headlights, but whatever. Anyways, wanted to do this video. I thought it'd be fun, so I do hope you guys liked it. Feel free to follow me on social media at the bottom of the screen if you like. Be sure to hit the subscribe and the bell notification button if you haven't already. Do appreciate you guys watching more than you know, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Stay safe and stay gold.